Ho, 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 howdy. Secret Santa Possum Patty here with a sack over my back. You know I have been very busy in the month of July, Christmas in July, playing Secret Santa and making little items and wrapping up presents and sending them off. All will be revealed very shortly, yes. Well, Sunday at the flea market, I found some Christmas in July joy. And I found a bag of goodies to share with you. Come on along. This week, when we went to the Sunday flea market, I had one item in mind that I wanted to look for. And can you believe I found it in the second row, almost right away after I got there. But I did spend some more time wandering around, and I'm glad I did because I found some other treasures. Now, you may remember these little mason jars that I was making. And I did one for the fairies, and I put their little fairy shells and stones and sea glass in. And I was thinking these would be like awesome for happy mail or for other kinds of journaling. And what else can I put in here? And I was thinking little tiny gemstones, right? Or polished agates, something like that. Little tiny ones, right? So, like I said, the second aisle I went down, little old man, very nice, had like a silverware tray, one of those plastic Rubbermaid trays with little baby jars in there. And the little jars had tiny polished agates in it and other gemstones. I was like, ooh, how much? He said $1 a piece. So I picked one out. And I looked at it and I was like, oh, there's so many in there. These are gorgeous. Look at these. And I'm thinking, oh, these are going to be perfect. Here's a snowflake obsidian. I haven't dumped them out yet. And this, I think they call this goldstone with these little copper sparkles in it. Oh, and there's agates in here. Look at that. And I was like, ooh. Some quartz, some rose quartz, and they're not too big. They're not too big. Oh, this is a big one though, but that's okay. There's a lot of little nice ones like that. That's a nice green one. And look at the little purple one. Oh, see? Perfect. Put a little netting on there. I'll link that video below. I'm like, oh, this is perfect. I love the colors in here. So I got this jar. And then I was like, oh, let me just look at another jar. They're only $1 each. They're only $1 each. Let me get them in here real quick. Okay. And there might be some good ones in the other jars. Now, I didn't open these up at the flea market. So, yeah, these are really old baby food jars. I'll probably put them in something else. So I picked up another jar, and I didn't open it up, but I'm tumbling it around thinking there's some bigger ones in here. But I think my niece and nephew might like some of these. Oh, look at that. That is that's a quahog, mother of pearl inside the quahog clam. Yeah, wampum. This is wampum. Okay, look at these gorgeous stones. And I'm thinking, well, the fairies can keep the little ones. And I'll just give these larger ones. Oh, that's a nice green one. Moss agate, I think it's called. Yeah, so many different kinds. I'll sort through here. Oh, look at this little purple one. Oh, I love it. Little fairy stones. A nice black one. Oh, that must be obsidian. So I grabbed a second jar of these. I'm like, well, I'll get that one too. And then I was like, well, I'm buying two. They're only $1 a piece. And if you went to the gem shop, it might be more expensive. And there's quite a variety in there. Let me just grab another jar. You get where I'm going here? Open it up. And there's more big ones. And I'm like, oh, the kids will have a blast with all these polished stones. Yes, they'll have quite a collection. And then I'll keep the little fairy stones. And I'll make the little mason jars. And I'll put them in there. Yes. And then the kids can play with these. I'll keep some. Some of these look really interesting. Yes. Definitely going to keep some of these. I love this pink one. Wow. Okay. All right. Well, Possum Patty, you got 3 jars of gems, polished agates. Oh, let me just check out the last 2 jars because, you know, I grabbed another one. I was like, oh, there's not so many in this jar, but there was a whole bunch in the other jar. And some of these are the same, but I love that lavender one. Always got those lines in there. Oh, I love it when it has those lines. Yeah. And I'm like, well, you know, I'm getting a deal from this guy. I might as well just, oh, look at the yellow one. Might as well just what? Buy them all. Why not, right? Why not? The little man's been sitting there all day in the sun selling his wares. Oh, look at that one. Like a sunset. Gorgeous. Some rose quartz in here. Just little pieces of agates that have been polished. These brown ones are really pretty. Okay, yeah. So I bought 5 jars. Oh, look at that green one. Oh, that's gorgeous. All right. I just bought them all. I'm like, $1 a piece. Let me just buy them all. So I bought them all. So I got quite a haul for $5. Quite a collection. Like I said, I'll sort through here and I'll pick some little ones out for my mason jars. The fairies might want to pick a few stones. The trolls, the gnomes, Flat Stanley. And when everybody's sorted through it, yeah, there'll be some left over and I'll give those to the great nieces and nephews. So this is what I was looking for. I mean, after the second row, 20 minutes, I should have gone home, right? Well, I didn't go home. I kept looking. And in the next row, oh, there's my clock already. Oh, it's only the Oriole oak clock. I found these vintage miniatures 2-drawer silver cabinet. And I'm going to throw these boxes away because they're very disgusting. Very yucky, dusty, moldy, dirty. Yes, I have a job cut out for me. I can get rid of those right away. I got to clean these up. But what I loved about these little chests, the drawers actually open up, and look at that. And I was thinking immediately, what? Think it with me. Yes. The fairies now have little cabinets to put their little shells and sea glass and little tiny stones and these little little chests. Oh, I love them. They really need to be cleaned up. But they are so cute. So it only cost me, $5 for both of them. And these are really, really, really well-made wood. Like I said, with little drawers with knobs that open up. Look at that. You can't get a plastic one for that price, right? And a lot of the doll furniture doesn't actually work. And these were I was like, oh, perfect. And I know they got little shelves and cabinets, but they have all their little journals in them. And these are too small for little journals. So definitely their little shells and stones and things can go in these. And yuck. Yeah, I need to clean them up. But how precious are those? Okay. Let's get to the junk journaling items. Now, my favorite vendor was there, the one that sometimes has, the crafting supplies And I looked in the first tub. I didn't see much in there. Kind of bypassed the second tub. Got to the third tub. Bunch of stuff. And I didn't take a lot, which is really funny. But I started looking at things, right? I figured I'll grab a handful. And the really funny thing is, I told you this vendor, he knows me. When he sees me, he knows me. So he's walking around taking care of his booth, right? And he bypassed me, so I know he saw me. And he's walking down, and he stops, and he announces, "The more you buy, the cheaper the price." And he turned around and he pointed at me. And I laughed. I said, "I hear you. I hear you." So the first thing is a $29.99, wow, a $30 4-piece die cut lush lilac. And I believe, yes, this is brand new. This is brand new, never opened. I haven't even opened it yet. It's a little dusty. It's a little old, as you can tell. It's been sitting around a while, but I don't think that matters. Art from the Heart. I don't see a date on here. So it's got a couple pieces. So it's like the base of the flower and then the petals, I guess. So you cut this maybe one color, then you put this on. And then, I don't know, or maybe those are buds. And then it's got this little swirly thing over here. I guess like an embellishment. But I was interested in this lilac thing. I've got to cut that out one day and play with that and see if I can get it to look like a lilac. We'll see. $29.99. I don't ever pay that much for a die, but but part of the pile. Let me show you the pile, then I'll tell you how much I paid. I found one package of die cuts, and these were really cute, like little get well hearts, feeling under the weather, hugs, Band-Aids. This says $5.49. And the company is Color Play. And let's do a quick, I'll look at the little bear in the bed. See, isn't that adorable? That would look so cute on a journal page. Lots of pretty Band-Aids here and teddy bears. I like big hugs. Oh, life's little mishaps, an apple a day. So this happened. Look at the Band-Aid heart. Oh, that's a cute idea, isn't it? A Band-Aid heart. Okay, I got little hearts and things going everywhere. All right, I won't take them out, but the little bears are so cute. So I think this is pretty old. And I don't know if all the pieces are in here, but, oh, there's a stethoscope, under the weather. Oh, yeah, this is really cute. So I grabbed that. I wanted to get a fat handful, right? Because he'll give me one price for a fat handful. So I said, I got to keep digging. I got to keep looking. And I found this quote: "We all have a time machine. Some take us back. They're called memories. Some take us forward. They're called dreams." And, you know, I'm going to transition from my believe into my dreams at some point. Working on that. And I'm like, a stamp for my new word. Oh, I love it. So this is going to get stamped out. I'm putting on a couple of things. There's no price on here. It's called Dark Room Door Quote Stamp. I never heard of that company. Iron-on applique. And there's no price on this one either. But I am collecting things for my 1960s journal. And I figured this peace sign would be possum perfect. All right, so I grabbed that. And then, of course, I found a whole set of fairy stickers, and they're sparkly. And these will go in the fairy journal. of course. Really cute. And, oh, is there a price? No. Company name, I guess. Or it says EK Success or Sticko Vellum stickers, but I don't see a price on that one. Okay, and now we have this big chunky stamp. 15% off, slightly used. Oh, slightly used. I thought, oh, look at that. I love this. This is great for winter journaling. And it's got a texture to it. So hopefully when it stamps, it's going to like leave a little knit texture to it. Yeah, I can see on here. Slightly used. So this was $15.45. Really? For a stamp? Somebody paid that, right? No, somebody paid 15% off that, which is like way too much money. In my opinion, way too much money for anything. Okay. But apparently somebody thought this was going to be worth $15.45. I mean, I think it's really cute. I'm going to love using this for winter journaling, but what's next? Okay, we have some clear stamps. These are Avery L. I'm looking, oh, it's $7.99, it says. Are these new? I think these are new. They might be old stock, but I think they're new stamps. Yeah, I don't think they've ever been taken out of the package. But I thought this little squirrel with a hot cocoa mug inside the acorn was the cutest thing. And then we got leaves, and we got a cute little mouse and little mushrooms. Oh, I love that. Fall journaling. But I just thought this was the cutest thing. I have so many stamps now from the flea market. I want to stamp them out and do some more watercolor with them. Yes, I'll be working on that. More stamps. These are Inky Antics. Everything's a little dirty because it was in the bin at the flea market and the dusty, flying around all over the place. But aren't these little guys adorable? Look at the little bunny with the flowers. You've got, it says to and a little quote, hair mail. Oh my gosh. Put that on your envelope for happy mail, hair mail with the little bunny. Oh, that one says hi. Oh, these are all bunnies, I guess, right? Yes, because of the long ears. A little quote there. How cute for happy mail. Oh, I love it. Price, oh, $17.50. Really? $17.50. Wow. I'm so used to getting things at the dollar store. Prices like that amaze me. Okay. I got some dies. This is Hero Arts. I've heard of them. Metal die. This says $14.99. I'm like, yeah, go on Temu and buy it for $2.79, right? But there's a really nice whale and sailing ship and moon and cloud. Oh, and a little sun up there. And for my beach journal and my lighthouse journal. Very nice. Yes. So I wonder if you pay $14.99, if you're getting a better quality metal than some of the cheaper dies, or are you just paying for the brand name? I don't know. I'm going to save this one for last because I've got an issue with those. And some more dies, and this was cute. They're like little tiny tags or frames with a little butterfly in the corner. And they're so small, like that little tag die that I got the other day. Yeah, so cute for mini journals and fairy journals. And then I got another butterfly die. Now, I know one of the dies I got, my last haul didn't work, but, you know, I'm taking a chance because I get a whole handful of them for one money. So they work, they work. They don't work, well, you know, they don't work. Okay. No prices on these, but because of the way they're packaged, I'm thinking these are cheaper ones from China, a couple bucks a piece. But here we go with another Hero Arts. I thought this was unusual. Oh, can do like a sun thing or do some journaling. Like I have that other one with the funky shapes in it to journal in. Oh, that would be really fun to journal on, right? And write in here. I need to do more writing, so this will inspire me. $19.99. Yeah. No, I wouldn't pay $20 for that. Hope it works well. We'll see. Hero Arts, that's a brand name there. $20, that should work superbly, right? This one, I really love this. I just thought this was outstanding. I love that. I don't know what that is, though. Is that a foxglove, maybe? Maybe it's a foxglove. And maybe some English daisies here. English daisies and foxglove. It says English garden. Cutting and embossing. There's nothing here to emboss. $9.99 because this is Studio Light, which I've never heard. But English garden. I really did like these. Oh, anything flowers, you know, I go gaga. Gaga. All right, that goes over there for now. Oh, more dies. All right, I got a mermaid for my Mermaid's Tale journal. I already have fairies, but this is a really nice mermaid. I can get her out here. And this probably came from China. No brand name on it, right? Yes. Oh, definitely be trying that one right away. Get that into my journal. Don't like that packaging. We'll throw that away. And also for the beach and the, oh, it says thank you. Thank you. The Lighthouse Journal. I got these dies. Oh, remember I got those stamps last time? Yes, I got to stamp out those stamps and do some watercoloring. And then I'm going to do some die cutting. Summer's almost over, isn't it? Little tiny lighthouse and boat and sailboat. Oh, fairies are going to be borrowing this, I know. Oh, look. Crab, jellyfish, scallop, and some little whales and puffer fish. These are adorable. These are like little tiny minis. Oh, I can't wait to try those. And then a great big butterfly, a no name, so it's probably a cheaper one, but feels heavy. And then I got some stencils. Okay, this is the Crafter's Workshop, so I know these are expensive. $5.99. Yes, $5.99. And of course it's flowers. Oh, didn't I just get one? Yeah, I did. It's right here on the table. I got this one, remember? The butterflies, and now I've got one with the flowers. Got to make some painty papers and do some stenciling. Now this says $5.99 also, and I got this for winter journaling because I like the way they use that sparkle. I'm not sure what it is. It might be like a gel, like an acrylic gel with sparkle in it, or one of those gel medium things, and it's just snow. Just snow. See? But I'm thinking, put some sparkle in a gel medium, and you know, all you have to do is brush over. It's not used. It's like brand new. And yeah. This will go with the mittens, right? I got the mittens, I got the snow. It is Christmas in July, right? And this one is adorable. Mushroom House, 6x6 stencil. Oh, this is Simon Says stamp. Oh, I get email from them like every day. What's on sale? Let's see. Sorry about the glare. So it's a very simple mushroom, but you've got your doors and your windows and then some, plantings to put around it. So I thought that was super cute. Probably going to go in the fairy journal and other journals as well. Put mushrooms in everything. Oh, and there was that little mushroom, right? I put mushrooms in everything. Oh, and I have that little mushroom dye too. But I like that it's a house. So I'm going to have to try my hand at stenciling this. Oh, I already have some painty paper, don't I? Yes, I do. I could try these stencils right away. Or use them for some gel plate printing too. Yes. Okay, and look at this one. Dare to be Art Z. Mixed media stencil. I love this. It's like a stencil and a mask. $7. Yeah, so you can see how expensive these things are if you bought them. And I would never, ever, ever pay those prices. So, I mean, what's here? Like $100 worth of stuff, right? I did not add it up. Oh, should I add it up? I can do that. I'll add it up, put it at the end, okay? Like a guessing it. Okay. So if that wasn't enough, I saw these Stamping Bella Tiny Towny cut it out dies. And they're for little flower girls. But I could not find the stamps. He only had the dies. And like this little daffodil girl here. I mean, it says $10 on the back. And I love this lilac girl. Stamping Bella, $8.99. And water lily, $15.10. They're crazy. And lily of the valley, $8.99. So I have the dies and I don't have the stamps. So I started looking for the stamps, and I found the lilac girl one. And the stamps are very expensive too. I mean, the dies are expensive and the stamps are more expensive than the dies. But I'm thinking, well, maybe I'll buy one of the stamps and then see how that goes. Although I like the daffodil. I like them all. I don't know. I want to start with the lilac though. Yes. So do you have these? Anybody out there have Stamping Bella, Tiny Towny, cut it out dies, the garden girls, like the lilac and the daffodil and the lily of the valley and the water lily? Do you have the stamps and not have the dies? Well, I was thinking I could strike up a bargain, a trade with somebody. And if they are willing to stamp out some of these images for me, I'll send them the die and then they can stamp and cut and send the images back to me. And they can keep the die. What do you think? Do you have these? Do you know of anybody else who that has these? Especially, I want the lilac and the daffodil girl, but even the water lily is adorable too, and the lily of the valley. So this is my trade. If you will stamp out some of these images on like cardstock or something, I'll send you the die and you can punch them out and send them back to me. Otherwise, I'm definitely going to buy the lilac stamp. And the other ones, just let me know. If you have the stamp and you don't have the die, yeah, we'll work something out. Okay. So, and these are like real expensive. So I had all of these, and I was just about to go to the gentleman and say, oh, I got a handful. And I showed you the prices, which were astronomical. So I'm wondering, well, that might be, I'll give him $10, right? It's $100 worth of stuff. I give him $10, right? I don't like to spend too much. Okay. Then I looked down in the tub and I saw these. And I was like, oh, all right. What should the person who already has boxes of junk buy, right? Don't really need more things, but you could always use something to put them in. And these are stamp and die storage pockets, 50 of them, right? So now I have all these little dies floating around. And I said, well, I'm going to get these, $8.99 for 50 of them, right? Very nice. And it's got a part up here. I guess you can put your label up there. So if I put the dies in there, I put my label up there, and then I can, line them up, put them in the box, right? I said, I really need these. I really need to organize some dies and some clear clingy stamps, right? The big ones with the wood on it, I could just keep in the drawer. But the smaller ones, yeah, I could organize that. So that was $8.99, and I found another one the same size. So that's 2. 9 and 9 is 18. And then $12, there's this larger size. And this also has 50 in there. So if you bought these brand new, it would cost you $20. So I'm thinking, well, I'll give him maybe 10 for this pile because I thought that was worth it. A lot of nice dies there. And I'm thinking, well, maybe 5 for this, right? It's worth 20. I'll give him 5, right? So I put it all in my hand like this. And I went to the guy and I says, well, I got 3 of those and I got a handful of this. And he said, $10. I'm like, deal. I handed him the $10 and walked away. So there is my $10 haul. Can you believe it? My goodness gracious, look at this. $10. And almost every single thing is brand new except for those mittens, which says slightly used. But all this other stuff is new in the package. And we got to figure out what we're going to do with these, right? And now I've got some organizing to do. I did some quick math here, yes, and I wrote down the price of each item, the price that was on the item. And then for the little, dies that don't have a price, I made it up, just a little guesstimate, but it's probably underpriced, right? So I came up with, did you get this? $250, about $250, yes, for a handful, just a small handful, well, it's a big handful of crafting supplies, yes. Well, that counted these too, right? So all of that, $250, got it all, $10. Bargain of the week. Yes, I've been getting such good things at yard sales and the flea market and free products to review. Yes, I can't even tell you the last time I set foot in a Michael's or a Hobby Lobby. Yes, because this is way more fun. Hunting for those bargains, yes. Oh, well, I can't help but rescue any of the little orphan trolls that I find at the flea market or a yard sale. And yeah, there's a little guy over there, and he wanted to come home with me and live with the soggy bottom trolls. Yeah, because last time it was this Christmas troll, yeah. But, he's over here. Can you see him peeking out? Oh, I just couldn't leave him there. Yes, he needed to be adopted. Isn't he adorable? Einstein hair. He needs a good shampoo, and I'll comb out his hair, and I'll scrub his little face. And I believe this is a wizard troll, but, I think he needs a new star. He needs a new sparkly star. He needs his little outfit to get cleaned up. And I looked online, to see, what his brothers and sisters were going for. And apparently, this original DAM 1986 troll, foot stamped on the bottom, is worth between $10 and $25. I think the trolls that still have their hat are the $25 trolls, and the ones without the hat maybe $10, right? But we'll make them a hat. Yes, we'll make him a nice pointy wizard hat, and we'll clean him all up, and we'll brush his hair, and we'll find out what his name is. Because all the trolls are welcome here at Soggy Bottom. Yes. So, well, when I saw him, can you stand there a moment? Thank you. He was in a baggie. He was in a baggie lying on the table with a price tag that said $5. And immediately I went over there and took him out of the bag. Yes. The first thing I did was take him out of the bag. And then I'm like, oh, you want to come live at Soggy Bottom? And the guy walked over to me. I didn't know this vendor too well now. And he's like, oh, he said, you can take him home for $3. I said, okay. He's coming home with me. Yeah, so he's got to get his shampoo and his bath, and then I'll let him go hang out with the other trolls here at Soggy Bottom. He makes me laugh. Oh, well. Well, thanks for allowing me to share my junk journaling bargains with you today. Happy bargain hunting. Bye-bye.